workshops. It's this month we're doing. Mr. David Stark is here from Zildjian, and he's going to be up here performing, answering questions, and he's got some topics he's going to touch on. But hopefully, what our objectives are today, not only to inform drummers, percussionists, and even other instruments if you're a guitar player and you're here, but also to continue to cultivate this idea of Music Authority, so that what we can do is present on a monthly basis some sort of clinic or workshop that's going to help inform and enrich students of all levels of all instruments. So anyway, without further ado, Mr. Dave Stark.
Thank you. I don't have a mic here, so let me know if you can't hear me. I'll talk loud. Anyway, let me ask for, how many people in here play drums? Good. Guitar? Bass? Keyboards? Tuba? Good, we can make fun of tuba players today. I like that. Anyway, you know, I'm going to start off, as Andrew said, and I appreciate, you know, Andrew and Melissa here, Music Authority, have really set up an amazing, you know, place. I grew up in New York and was lucky enough to have you know, a great foundation of teachers and a place where I could go and you know, where I just had access to great teachers, and besides that, it was a place where I made connections that I still have you know, people today that I deal with. You know, it was from people that I was 12 and 13 years old that I had met when I was a younger student coming up, that I still deal with, that I play with for a few sessions with, or that work for companies and whatever else. So I'll play a little bit and we'll take it from there, see where we go. here to talk about a little bit today, since we've got not only just drummers, but other musicians as well. You know, one thing I learned about music, you know, I get to do a lot of sessions and play, you know, touring with different people over the years, and I've run across people that I've played with from Brazil and from different areas of the world that don't speak the language that I speak, you know. So I've played with people that we can't communicate via English, but the amazing thing that we have is this ability to play music together. The notes that we play or whatever keys everyone's playing in, always been able to zero in on and play music. It's quite amazing that you know, I played with people from France, from, you know, just all around the world that we can create music. We can sit down and have a cup of coffee and not be able to have a conversation and understand anything. I could be talking about, you know, Popeye the Sailor Man, but, you know, at the same time, no one knows what I'm saying, and I can play drums and they know exactly what I'm doing, and it all connects. But the one common thing we have, regardless of what instrument you play in here, is rhythm. You know, rhythm is the key, no matter what instrument you play. Okay, what you do, rhythm is the one foundation. Okay, so playing in time within that rhythm. So I was fortunate in my life to study with some great teachers. You know, education to me was key. I've got two older brothers. One's a surgeon, the other one's an attorney, and I play drums. So, made my mom proud. But you know what? I started my journey much younger. I started my journey as a little kid, and I probably put in as many hours as they did, you know, if not more, you know, honing this craft. I really did, you know. I think my brothers would admit that, because they might have started their professions, you know, in college or after, or their studies for what they were going to do in life. You know, I started my studies when I was 5 years old. You know, and it doesn't matter if you started at 5 or 15 or wherever. But you know, I never reached any point where I said, I'm done, I graduated, I got all the knowledge I need, because that would mean I'm the best, and I'm not the best. So there's always people that have the knowledge out there, always older people that, you know, or younger, yeah, these days, that can do things and know things that I don't. But one of the guys I got a chance to study with was this guy, Gary Chapin, and he used to be the chair of the drum department at Berklee College of Music. And I'd gone there on a scholarship. I got a scholarship and I went there, and when I got there, he left. He wasn't there. So I had, you know, but I wanted to study with him, so I went to his house. He lived outside of Boston, and I played odd times, you know, my whole life. You know, rhythm, a lot of things made sense to me, but I never really had teachers that could explain it, simplify it. They showed me what odd time, I knew how to count it, but as musicians, like I said, we're all dealing with numbers. Okay, all music. Okay, either going, you know, from left to right, you guys, or up and down if you're playing chords, whatever. It's all math. So who here loves math? Anyone? Okay. You know what? Only a couple. Well,
they're going to go far in life. Those that
yeah. Well, you know what? If you play an instrument, you're dealing with math. Every note you play is a mathematical equation. You know, you're playing with feel and you're playing from your heart, but all music is math. It's all math. And with that math, it can all be broken down to groups of 2s and 3s, all right? No matter what I'm doing as rhythmically, or anybody's doing in any odd time, like I said, it's going to be a 2 or a 3. So if I want to play something in 7, you know, I can basically play, there's a couple combinations. Instead of me counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, and I say 7, because if I say 7, with the extra syllable, I'll be playing 8 buttons. So instead of sitting there and trying to count, because counting is something I do when I practice. When I play music, I don't want to count. I want to be able to feel a pulse. So this is my normal pulse in the majority of what I do. Well, an odd time is going to have a pulse too. Okay. So if I take a 7 and I can play a 2, a 2 and a 3, or a 3, a 2, a 2, or 2, 3, 2. No matter, you know, those are the combinations that are going to add to the 7. So if I can count, just 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's my pulse now. So I don't want to have to play. When somebody presents a song to me, I don't want to have to sit there and focus on counting over and over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Matter of fact, I don't want to count at all. You know, it's just if I'm playing a funk groove, I'm not sitting there going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So I shouldn't have to play 7 and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can play studying with that guy Gary, he had this whole numeric system of where all these different sticking patterns I could play as a drummer could break down to 2s or 3s. So as a drummer, I can come up there with rudiments and sticking patterns. As a guitarist or bass player, you're just dealing with a certain amount of notes. So if I have a 4-note pattern, there's a thing called, who in here knows what a paradiddle is? Any drummers in here know what a paradiddle is? You know what a paradiddle is? All right, so a paradiddle is right, left, right, left, right. Okay, it's a 4-note pattern basically. And a paradiddle is right, left, right, left, right, left. Now if I tie those together, I have, if I play 2 paradiddles, so that's a 2, okay, and then a paradiddle is 6 notes, so it's going to be like a 3-note grouping, so I can play like paradiddle. So the sticking combos, right, Here's my 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. What he started doing was taking all these, again, as a guitarist or bass player, you could take a 4-note pattern and a 6-note pattern. So whatever that is, if you're playing a lead or a solo, again, it's math. You can choose whatever numbers you want. Just like I can play that paradiddle combination anywhere I want on a set. I can play it here. Or I can play it like a beat. So, as a guitarist or bass player or keyboard player, whatever instrument you play, you can take those same, come up with some 4-note patterns or some 3-note patterns. A 4-note pattern is still going to be a 2, you're just doubling it up. But you'll be able to kind of break it down, and that's going to work for any time signature, okay? If I want to play in 5, if I want to play in 9, I'm just going to come up with different patterns. I'm not going to go through all of them right now, but the basic formula is that you're going to break down everything to 2 and 3. There's one tune I'm going to have in a little bit. Andrew and a good friend of mine, Gary Ward, come up here. And first I'm going to play a tune that's going to be in 7. It's just a track. A friend of mine, this guy Dave Weppel, and I'm going to do that track first, and then I'm going to have Andrew and Gary come in and break some stuff down. So this tune's in 7. It's kind of a Latin tune. So it's going to be 1, 2, 1.